How do you think the financial services sector should respond to the challenges of rebuilding its reputation?
I think the first challenge facing the financial services sector is the issue of rebuilding trust. They've got to develop and communicate a very clear strategy to rebuild trust amongst their key stakeholders, particularly their customers and their potential customers.
That's a good point, Tim. I think the trust that we've seen being lost, actually, over the last few years has been brought about partly by the way they've communicated with the markets and the customers. I mean, there is a sense that they need to rebuild from scratch, but actually I think they do a lot of good work. It's a question of communicating what they do more effectively, being more proud and more passionate of what they contribute to the economy.
And just to take a slightly different slant, I think they've also got to look inside themselves, because there's about rebuilding inside the organisation and how do they create the trust and credibility inside from staff that then gives them the opportunity, I guess, to leverage that trust and rebuild themselves out into the stakeholders, as Tim talked about.
I think it's interesting that, as you're out and about talking to business leaders, how if they are from the financial services sector, they're almost apologetic about the fact that they're from the bank, and I think that's just crazy. I mean, they are still a massive part of our economy, and we can help them improve their confidence and communicate more effectively the services they provide. But I agree with Richard. I think that has to start inside. You have to get your people passionately engaged with what the purpose of the organisation is, and get the agenda away from bonuses and what the popular press are pushing as being the issues in the sector.
And it has to start at the top of the organisation. The chief executive has got to be proud of working for the organisation he works for, inspire the members of his team to become proud. Don't hide behind, we work somewhere in the city. Be proud saying, I work for X banks, I'm proud of it because we do some fantastic work.